Hey, everyone, it's Yusuke Plays, and we're gonna be playing Coffee Talk. This is night 8, I believe, of Coffee Talk. We got Hyde and Gala. He really never changed. I know. Let's, try to set it up for full screen for me, so I don't get annoyed. 1 second. Ah, fuck. Fuck. There we go. Ah, I know. But it was surprisingly nice catching up with people from back then. Let's make sure that my Twitch is working right. That would be very nice. Catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, Yusuke. I'd like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yeah. I think the last one was the remedy, but there's no harm in checking some other combinations. Alright. You know what to do. So T. Let's do T. Probably not that then. We don't want T. I think we already did that. So tea, cinnamon, and ginger. Try this. Thank you. I'm sorry, but this doesn't taste anything like. You literally said to try something new. You said to keep experimenting, motherfucker. I'm good for now. I couldn't help overhearing you both. Sounds like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh, didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Those two bastards. You know what? I'm a petty motherfucker. Hold on. I'm gonna close the game, then reload it. I'm a petty motherfucker. That guy said that he wanted to keep experimenting. So I said, oh yeah, let's keep experimenting. So I'm gonna restart this, get him a drink he wants, because I'm at the start of the night, so it doesn't really matter anyways. So petty motherfucker says let's do this shit. It's not gonna take like any time anyways. Alrighty. I know. But it was surprisingly nice. Let me... Catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, Yusuke. I'd like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. I think the last one was the remedy, but there's no harm in checking some other combinations. Alright. You know what to do. It was... tea, milk, and ginger. If I remember right, that's his. It is, sir. Try this. Thank you. Just what I needed. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. Alright, just checking my audio. It's good. I couldn't help but overhearing you both. Sounds like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh? Didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Those two bastards. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, tough? Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I know kung fu. Besides, I had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple? Really? You were trash, Tide. You told them I was your bodyguard. Wait, were you not his bodyguard? Not at the time, we didn't even know each other. But because of the whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me. Like, well, to, whatever the fuck. Obviously, he was too, drunk to drive. So, I hailed a cab. Turns out, he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lives. And I was stuck with him until morning. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those dwarves could have killed me. Who were they? I'm not gonna confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have had ties to the Mafia. And I might have lost some money on their stock market. A lot of their money. Yikes. They wanted me to launder their dirty money. So I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck, the universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. The next morning, I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all the trouble you caused me the night before. Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke, breakfast was the offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. Wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? War veterans. Oh, war veterans. Ah, I see. So, how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in a hospital, Gala? Well, while he was working with me, I noticed. Hide. I'd prefer if we skip that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. It's alright. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or a doctor. That's why I chose a hospital admin instead. So you could say I owe this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence and helping when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, Yusuke, I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? Okay, tea-based drink that's warm and cool. Nope. Reset. A tea-based drink that's... Let's try that again. Tea-based drink that's warm. Is that enough cool? I don't know if that's enough. A tea-based drink that's lemon, cinnamon makes it up to warm, that makes it up to cool. Mint makes it up to cool a lot. So probably cinnamon. And what else makes it warm? Okay. It's warm and cool then. Exactly what I wanted. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. There she is. Speak of the devil. Hello, good people. And one vampire. It's good to see you too. Freya. By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? What, about little old me? I was just surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to look like to be your granddaughter? They won't work on me. I've no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know. You... You look tired, Freya. Hard day at work? How could you tell? Call it werewolf senses. Right. I showed Yusuke my draft, and I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff, and I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on the roll. Will do, sir. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital admining life going? That's not even a word, Freya. Actually, I'm not even sure what you do there. It's pretty boring to talk about, but mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. They require intensive care, such as operations. I go through what we do and how much it would cost them. Kind of like a biz dev for people's life then. You could say that. Damn, sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find the job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it as a business perspective. Good point. Why do people really talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it. Exactly, it's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about work outside the hospital. Why? For me, I don't find any reason to. It's the patient's personal lives anyways. Such professionalism and loyalty. Should keep a hold of that mindset, especially in front of the lady here. You. Needs to be a bit less loyal, though. Hide. Been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Whoa, I didn't know that. Wait, 50 years in the same position? Uh-huh. Holy. Ask for a promotion, man. They keep offering me new positions. Mostly managerial. Take it. Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. The salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises when I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. That's Gali for you. Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with the both of you. Are you gonna stay hard? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yeah. Safe trip. See you around, Yusuke. And you, Freya? See ya. Take care anyway. You know, it's kinda hard to believe. Someone like Gali could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So, how'd you guys meet? Seriously, after we tell the story? Yep. Come on, you're not gonna be going anywhere. Alright then, we met in this place back when it was a bar. I'm changing the song. Whoa. Never knew Gali used to be in the army. I mean, he got to be the build. I mean, he's got the build to be one on the front line. Still though, Why didn't make the jump from, how should I say this, a very physical job to medic? Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? Obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya. Come on. I won't get into details, but going to war messes with your head. Oh. You see why Gali doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it. It must be difficult. Especially back then. It's the only thing he was confident in was his strength. He only did work that relied on muscle. That wouldn't help get him over his trauma though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle. Hey, I didn't know about it at that time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard, and we weren't that close yet. So, no personal feelings. I needed him. I needed his strength. But then I got interested in him. Interested? Think he's a cool person, that's all. After a few months, I noticed his problem. It's just you talk about it with someone, seek help, which he refused. No surprises there. But I kind of pushed him to do it. Let me get a drink. Alright, I took a little drink. Wow. Complicated. Eventually, he did get a professional help. Of course, I've no idea what happened in his therapy sessions. But in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. Quit working for me, and not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he's been Hey! Good evening, everyone! I think that's as close enough to just... Oh boy. Good evening. It's nice to see you again. We are also glad to see you, barista. By the way, I didn't catch your name last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call us... Neil. Neil. Yes. Neil. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of association with Earthling efforts in the intergalactic exploration. Ah, I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello, my name's Freya. Good to say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hyde. You come here often? With someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah. Oh, you're not from around here? Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. By far away, you mean a few thousand miles or more? More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind dress like this? Oh, this? We choose its appearance on an image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Ah, the yeah, I pointed that out, I pointed that out in a different episode when he showed up. That he looks like the cover. No wonder you look familiar. As for what we are doing, this place is a perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. That is how you say it, yes. Yes. So, anything? Yes, we won't be able to taste the difference anyways. Really can't taste anything. Yes. What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something? Drink premise, but I decided you'll be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please, surprise us. Okay, so we need something strong. So, need a coffee base. probably want something sweet as well. Let's just brew this and see what happens. He can't drink it he can't taste it anyways, so let's just a cup of anything is ready for you. Thank you. What the interesting. What are you doing? Drinking. That is how they drink. Oh boy. You are one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes? Normally, yes. But you can't be so sure with Freya. That was definitely the highest form of a compliment. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers. Doing our job in space is, in the space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. You really are here to find a date, all the way from a galaxy far, far away. Wow. It turns out our pervs exist anywhere. Turns out pervs exist anywhere in our universe. Feeling attacked, old man? Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand. Finger point, point, point. But yes, we are glad if we can make you laugh. Ha ha ha. Oh, the pleasure was mine. May I ask, why do you have to breed with us? We're sorry, but that is classified information. Oh, man. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it is going well. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are, not many women can handle that. Could you handle them, though? Me? I don't know. What do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further. If it got good, if it got if it got you a good story. Oh, you're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong, though. I'd go on a date with them, but I don't like to sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I'd get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean that you're willing to breed with us in exchange for your stories? Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner, but in exchange for stories, but I'll only sleep with someone if I'm serious about you. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We have heard of those terms before. Let us check them once again. This is very strange. According to what we have found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. Yes, that is called commitment. Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems? Now that you mention it, we don't have enough to control of ourselves. Those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention, some races live for a very, very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know the Earthlings boast about the concept of free will. But the thought of your kind also love the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. I wanna tech with this, really. I'm sorry, people. Hyde. Oh, Hyde looks hot in that picture. Kneel! Friends only, friends only, close friends only. Alright, I'm guessing that just explains the details we've already gotten. But we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint in taking care of the planet. At least that's what we gathered from your information network. Theoretically, that should be the case. But Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today. But we have another question for this Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husbands? First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time, you start by dating, boyfriends or girlfriends, you know, before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriends? Could start by asking her whether she's actually single. Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I am single. Do you want to be our girlfriend? Now, the path to starting a date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wowee! The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. It'd be easier if you're a smooth talker. Smooth talker? Someone good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. Condoms? It's something to wear to prevent pregnancy. Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring? Pleasure. All this information is too much to process in one evening. So we talked about using condoms, but how do your kind have sex? Like, seeing how you drink, condom might be something you can't use at all. That's true. How do you do it? We are pretty flexible with that, but we cannot tell you the details unless we are going to do the mating ritual. I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, especially with the mental part. We did our research, and we tried it on the testing object we made. It was proven. The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anyone else on Earth, sir. Oh, we did not know that. Oh shit. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. It is. I have to agree with that. Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. I just had to check the audio. Thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. How will you proceed with your mission with the newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed after all. It was really nice talking with all of you. You're welcome.
We are off now.
Bye. Take care on your way, sir. Oh, my. There we go. That was really something. Indeed. You said the first time they came in here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. And then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer org? Wow, I dread to think how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such naivety. I guess so. By the way, has that woman been back since I spoke with her last time? You mean Miss Lua? Yeah, Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago, and Freya was being pretty nosy to the point Mr. Gali joined the conversation. My, you really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation, unless it really piques his interest, or it annoys him. I don't know how to react with that. Ooh, he's going to Korea! Well, I need a contract fight to Seoul tomorrow. So, I'm off for the day. Oh, you live in Seattle soon? It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know. Oh well, it's been a peaceful week then. Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. I didn't even notice that. Really don't care about business. She an ordinary thing, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. That is one way to put it. Anyway, Fred, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Alright then, see you around. Take care on your way, folks. Alrighty. That was a great video. That was a great video, YouTube. It's a little bit longer, but it's not too much longer than the normal ones. So that was a nice night. I think that was night seven. No, not seven. It was night 8. Uh, so good night. Well, tomorrow. See you soon, YouTube. I'm gonna be recording the next night of coffee talk in just 1 second anyways, so